is Scooter Mecklenberg, and I'm here on behalf of Green Jacket Books, talking about this young adult fiction called Regulating BB. To kind of cut to the chase with the plot of the book, BB here is in trouble. He's a young man in his early 20s who is just beginning his career in professional basketball. And with that comes many choices that young people make that lead them kind of down a rough path. A path that's filled with money, or filled with drugs, or filled with other activities that can very much bog a person down. Now, with any young person who's making wrong decisions, then cues in the concerned mother. And her name is Anita. She's living in Alabama, which is their hometown, and is currently being taught the missionary discussions by Elder David Stuckey of Blackfoot, Idaho. Elder Stuckey here has made a very big difference in this woman's life, and is about to actually end his service as a missionary when he gets a call from Anita, who gives him an offer to move to California, move in with BB, follow him everywhere he goes, and give him an opportunity to see the elements of the gospel and how they could possibly save his career, save his financial situations, and in a lot of ways, save his life. And what we see with this book is a great example of two contrasting worlds coming together. There's one that's centered around the Savior, and one that may not be so centered around the gospel. And not only how one may change the other, but kind of how they change themselves. And what we see through this pathway is a result of a comic yet serious story that is centered around contemporary culture, race, sports, romance, and many things that are centered toward the youth of today. I would encourage youth everywhere to read this book and get a great example as to how the gospel can not only be the best part of their lives, but can be a fun part of their lives. It can be something that can change others and be exciting. It's a great example of seeing how being a good example can bring small and effective changes in others. It can help us in work, it can help us in school, it can help us in basketball. It can do a lot for us in so many different ways. And I would encourage any youth out there, anyone who is working on selling and distributing books, to target this to the youth of this world, because it's something that can be a difference in a lot of people's lives. I'm a practicing sports journalist and sports columnist, and I've had a great opportunity to interview and talk with a lot of players. I get the same reaction from many different athletes who tell me if they could change anything about their career, it would be those 2 or 3 beginning years when they were young, and when they made those choices that kept them from being as effective as possible. Maybe money got the best of them, maybe drugs got the best of them, and whatever it be, it held them back. They had to recover, and they wouldn't wish that on anyone. And so this book, Regulating BB, comes with the message that no matter where we stand in our lives, we can always make the choice to become better. Sometimes it comes in the forms of tender mercy, sometimes it comes in the forms of prayer. Sometimes it comes into being followed around by a young man from Blackfoot, Idaho, who has the drive to make a difference in somebody else's lives. But again, my name is Scooter Mecklenberg. I'm here on behalf of Green Jacket Books, and I thank you so much for your time.